Day 30. Day 30 was pretty mellow. I did my regimens like I'm supposed to. Drink my juice, my water. Have my come to Jesus moments while I'm still learning how to be quiet. And I went to a party with my cousin. And I didn't get a chance to have my broth like I wanted to. But I did fine at the party by not indulging in, you know, what they had to offer. I had tea, had my own water, um, and when I got home, I was ready to have, my stuff. Because my stuff was a little salty, I was like, nope, let me drink me some juice and go my butt to bed. So that's what I did. Got up this morning, because this is day 31 now I'm talking about, and I went to church. So, leaving church, I'm getting in my car. Much needed word. Pastor and First Lady praying for the family. God showed up, showed out, as always. But I have to give you all this transparent, super transparent moment, because I've been transparent since day one. Some of the things I have gone through while I'm on my fast. So you may see the weight loss. You may see me being excited about the fasting, being excited about praying. But y'all have to know that when you're fasting, that the devil wants to show up. And he wants to have fun with you. Now I knew some of this was coming. But baby, when I started my fast, I started it with my husband being in the hospital. So I had to start my fast without my regimens with me. And then the minerals and herbs that I am currently on, I didn't have those as well, because when I was on my way to go and get my minerals and herbs, that's when my husband took sick. And as soon as I got on the interstate, I had to get right back off, because he started talking like, slurry. And I was like, oh no, I'm not about to go to New Orleans with you talking like this. Didn't understand. Then on top of that, the next day, Jenny gets into a car accident while she is on her way to take her hair test. She's completed the first part of her hair test, and she just needed to take the written. My baby had been studying for months. And on her way to her hair test, 8 something in the morning, she called me screaming and crying because somebody hit her. So that was, you go through, is what I'm saying. And I knew the devil was going to be busy. Don't get me wrong, I knew it. But baby, when I tell you, after that, we brought the car to the shop to go get the car, the oil change. Like when they got out the hospital, brought the car to the shop to go get repaired. Not repaired, get the oil change. The man said that we needed over $2,000 worth of work done to the car. I was like, I just needed my oil change. How we get here? Yeah, but we got there. So, got that financed, because I don't have no $2,000 like right off the bat like that. Then just Jazzy got sick the day before school started, or she had to go to the hospital. She got sick again, so she didn't go to the first 2 days of school and had to be brought to the doctor. right after that. Then Josiah got sick, had to go to the hospital twice, and then go to the doctor once. Ear infection that the hospital didn't catch both times. I don't understand. Then what else happened? Jenny got sick, missed 2 days of work because she wasn't feeling good. They said it was a common cold, but I beg to differ. She's still kind of dealing with a couple of little things, like her stomach hurting and stuff, because I don't know if the medicine too strong, whatever. Edward goes back to the emergency room because his pressure is so low. When he went to one of his doctor's appointments and they checked his pressure was so low that they told us to call his primary care. Call the primary care. Primary care said bring him to the ER. Bring him to the ER. And they said, well, his pressure is normal. So they still treat him like the doctor put in the notes for low pressure. Like my friend Ferlita said, they should have observed him and made that pressure go back, made it go sky high, because I didn't know they have sodium in those bags. But my friend Kendrell, she told me that and told me what to say. So God, in the midst of all of this, is leading and guiding. My business has been the slowest it has ever been in the last couple of months. And I mean plural. June, July, August. I've never seen it be that slow that long. Now, normally August is slow for me, but June, July, and August, super slow. So slow that this is my first time in 19 years not paying my mortgage for, tomorrow will be 3 months. I have never not been able to pay my mortgage for 3 months. Have I been short before? Yes, 1, maybe 2. And then I'll come up before it ever hit the 3. And this is just recently, like in the last maybe 2 years. Weird. And like I said, I've been in my house 19 years. Never been this whatever. Never been like this. Tomorrow make 3 months. And still I stand on my fast. I'm staying on my fast and going through. So just don't think when you go to fasting that this is just like all kicks and giggles. The devil really tries to get at you. You have to find your strength. And I can't tell you nothing else but God. Am I concerned about the mortgage? Yes. Am I worried? Nope. Because God is going to make a way. Because Keisha cannot. I can't put no rabbit out no hat that I don't have and make that happen. But I've seen him make a way before, and I believe he's going to make a way again. Car note was behind. Got that caught up. I never like to go into the next month with last month bills. That is going to stop. And I claim that right now. I'm going to be able to pay my bills 6 months in advance. If not paid out. You heard me? So go run tell that devil. Yeah. So I saw one of my friends, Latoya Jet. She said when people are business owners, people count your money, but they don't count your bills. Absolutely right. Because I could post a cake here and post a cake there. But you know how many cakes it takes to pay my bills in my house? It takes a lot. And this is all I do. I had 2 weddings to cancel. And these people put deposits on their weddings. And 2 of them canceled. What they did to save the date. And they canceled their weddings. So stuff is happening in people's lives where that the money that I normally make, it is not there. There's nothing I can do about it. So God, you gave me this house. I say it privately, I say it publicly. And you're not gonna let nobody take it from me. And I know you gave me this house, because guess what? I brought this house with no job. I have what you call a stated income. And because I have stated income, it makes my interest rate higher because I don't have a third party check. You get what I'm saying? So, and after Katrina, I had been out of work for a year. I had not been working for a year. But I had enough, God allowed me to have enough money saved to sustain me. Yes, we got money from the federal government, but like I said, I had to replace everything. No, my house didn't get flooded, but it got rained in because the water went through my neighbor's apartments above me, went through their windows, and all that water came in my house. So I had to start over. I couldn't take my refrigerators, my tables. I couldn't take my entertainment centers. I took my bed. My bed had sat in that house for so long, it dry rotted. So that was like no good. And this was a good bed. This was when Levitt's was open. This bed should have lasted me forever because my sister, who got hers, I think a year after mine, she still had her bed because hers didn't sit in a wet house, like mine did, letting that moisture come in and causing that wood to be able to absorb that water and then be able to split easily. But I still thank God. I still praise God. I'm putting it out there so y'all can know that when I come out of this, that God is good. I mean, He's good regardless of how I come out of this. But I'm just letting you know, like when you see it wasn't all kicks and giggles going on this fast. I am on day, technically right now, 31. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about day 31. I sat in church and I cried. I cried because me and my husband right now are going through to the point where I haven't really talked to him since we left that emergency room. I haven't really talked to him other than go get the children something to eat or did you put the trash out, something like that. But as far as a conversation, as far as sleeping in the same room, nope, haven't done that because the devil is busy and the things that I want to say is not what God loves. So guess what? I have to be quiet. That's why I say me being quiet in this season is hard because I'm a person, if you bold enough to do what you're doing to me, you bold enough to hear how I feel about it. That's how I feel. And I don't think nothing wrong with that. But it's how I say it. And I don't know how I say it because it sounds good to me. And it feels good to me. But you can tell that the other person don't like it because the way they get upset and they walk away. And Keisha really don't care. But God's saying to Keisha, be quiet. And so I am doing my best to do that. And on yesterday, I found out that somebody who's like a nephew to me got jumped by a bunch of people while he was in his truck, him and his girlfriend. That bothered me so much that me being quiet, I couldn't. Because as a mother of a son who's minding their business and these heathens come and touch this baby out of character, yes, I definitely was. This mouth was reckless. Because I don't like that. He not bothering nobody, out for a good time, and then they go in his truck while he's in his truck, and wants to fight him while his door is open and he's getting in the truck. He didn't even know that he was being fought until maybe lick number 3. So yeah, Keisha wanted to fight. Keisha still want to fight. But God, I had to stop and start praying. This has not been no cakewalk. It has not. It has not. So, if fasting is what you want to do, I suggest you put on your tennis shoes. Put your hair back in a pony and take out your bamboo earrings. Because you're going to have to fight the devil. You're going to have to fight temptation. And most of all, you got to fight yourself. Yourself. That's the hardest thing to do. Because you can't get away from you. You can walk away from somebody else's foolishness. Like right now, me and Edward, I could go sleep in the living room and get away from him. But you can't leave you. So this journey without God is a no-go. I'm just telling you what God loves. It's a no-go. And if you don't believe in God, I don't know what you believe in, you better find it. Because this is hard or almost impossible to do without him. Because I'm telling you, the challenges arise. When you're trying to do something good, the challenges come. The plumbing went to acting up in my house. I forgot to tell you about that. Oh, yes. The sink clogged up. Then the sink, got somebody to fix it. Then the sink went to the two face bowls that joined together. How I get cabbage from my kitchen in my two face bowls, that's one, it don't make sense. Then, because of that, now one toilet is acting crazy. So now we pouring water. It's been a mess. But we had one working toilet in the back bedroom. It has been challenging. It has been don't get it twisted. It has been challenging. I hope you listen to this whole video. I'm going to put that in the post too. Listen to the entire video. Because if you're going to go on this journey, put on your tennis shoes. Put your hair back in the ponytail if you're a girl. Get some braids in your hair, whatever, because you're going to have to fight. And you're going to have to fight the devil, especially when you see people playing in your face. Because when that clarity open up, mine, I think, started coming about day 10. Baby. And then and playing in your face. I don't even like when they be saying that. But don't do that. I don't mess with nobody. Don't mess with me. But if this is what you've been doing, and so now I'm calling you out on your stuff, you don't get mad at me because now I'm calling you out on your stuff. And then, like my children say, or you change, or you this. I'm supposed to change. I'm going to let you get away with whatever. I ain't even see it before, but I see it now. I give you an example. When the plumbing went to go acting crazy in the house, everybody in their house, I said, look, I'm going to need y'all help. So they'll give me a little this and a little that, but most of it is on me. So that's why some of them bills are that's why that mortgage too is pushed back. It's on me. And then when I'm like, where's your money to help out with the house? Oh, I gave you that and such and such. I'm like, no, that was for plumbing. So it's stuff like that. So, baby, that right there. Oh, I understand. Oh, and like Pastor said, there's nobody I can go to. There's nobody in this world that I can say, give me this, loan me that. I pay. I have no more grandmothers. I have no more mamas and daddies. I got a daddy, but my daddy ain't. That's Edward daddy. He ain't got it like that. I don't have that like I had with various people, or could have spread X around, or had, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I'm just telling you. So if you're gonna go on this phase, be prepared.
How you doing, ma'am?
Hello.
Welcome back to
Thank you.
You're now ready to enter the car wash. Please proceed by following.
Yeah, I'm getting my car wash, so I just came to let y'all know that I'm about to post this and have me a good day. I'm going to New Orleans and make my delivery and just have a good day, and you all have a good day as well. But if you're gonna take this journey, mentally prepare yourself for it, because it is no cakewalk. Today is day 31, so I probably talk about day 31 tomorrow as well, but right now I'm talking about day 30 and a little bit of 31. And that means I have 9 days left technically, but 11 days. 9/11 is when I'll stop my fast. Then when I stop my fast from liquids only, I'm gonna go to eating fresh fruit and smoothies. And I don't know what the next phase is going to be after that. I'm thinking like more grilled stuff. I think mine is going to be more seafood and vegetables And also with my vegetables too. If I'm not going to eat them, and I think I will be eating them and grilling them, but putting them in some kind of drink, because I realize you cannot go without your fruits and your vegetables. That's the one thing I have learned on this journey. So even for my grandbabies, I'm going to try to make that good for them, so that if they're like, oh, Gigi, I don't eat cabbage. Okay, well, you about to get you some cabbage in some form or fashion. You about to get you some spinach in some form or fashion. You about to get you some celery, some cucumbers. You about to get it, baby. Parsley. You about to get you some ginger. You about to get you some green apples, some carrots in some form or fashion. Yep. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So I just wanted y'all to know it ain't no cakewalk. I love you, and deuces. I love my juices.